My name is Wendy. I am 49 years old. Well, I can remember I was looking in the bathroom mirror and I think I was having a conversation, and so I laughed. It was like, whoa. So yes, I do remember that. And another memory I have is when my husband looked at my hand one day and he said, "Your skin is getting so wrinkled." And he didn't say that at all as a insulting or derogatory way at all, but it was his realization that I was aging. It kind of stops you in your tracks for a minute because in our minds, we're still young. When I was in my 20s, I had gray hair actually, but I could not show it. I was a brunette and I refused to let my natural color come through because I was so young. And makeup, I was always in what's the latest fashion in the makeup. And now that I'm in my 40s, since I was 40, I decided to go natural. And that was my first step to feeling free and actually feeling like I'm liberated. I wasn't bound to hair color anymore. I used to color with box hair color, and the front part of my hair became more like it became whiter and whiter, and so the box was not coloring. And then I went to my hairdresser and she colored, and I just couldn't justify spending so much money, quite honestly, for a fake look. And so after a couple of times, I just said, this isn't me. So I just started looking in the mirror and covering up the dark and letting the gray come through, and talking with my hairdresser, and we just figured out a process and went with it, and it just was so exciting. And my husband was so supportive of it. It really boosted my confidence in so many other areas. I love being 49. I feel the most free and liberated I've ever felt in all my years. I think I feel so wonderful because I've had life experience and I've learned a lot, and I've grown in wisdom over the years and recognize what really matters in life more now than ever. I also have changed my lifestyle and feel like I'm more comfortable with myself now than I was in my 20s. The outside decisions that I have made for myself regarding my hair, my makeup, and the confidence that I feel from being natural and being me, not covering up, has boosted my sense of feeling sexy. I just feel very comfortable with who I am. January, when I started the Boomstick Trio, has been, talk about liberating. It takes me about 3 minutes to put my makeup on. And I love it. And if I decide to go out of the house without makeup, it's not shocking anymore like it used to be to me. I use the Glow Moisturizer stick, but I just started using the Boom Silk. And oh my goodness, I just loved that. And the face mask I started using too. And when I opened it up, it reminded me of a dessert that I must have eaten at some point. It just smelled so delicious. So I used that, and it just loved how it felt on my face. I love the products, and I'm definitely a lifer. I think what makes a woman beautiful is her believing in herself. I think that beauty really comes from within and who that person really is. And when that person is comfortable with who they are, that their true beauty will come out. Yes, my big birthday is coming up. I'm fine with that. I really say bring it on. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a grandmother, and I'm looking forward to them growing, and I feel so young and vibrant and able to live life with the grandchildren, and I am good with it. I feel like my 40s have been wonderful, and I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned to like myself more than ever. I'm expecting that's going to happen in my 50s. So I am excited about, I guess, discovering more of who I am and my place in this world. This year will be 30 years. We know each other so well. It's so amazing how we both will be thinking something, and one of us will begin a conversation, and we were both thinking the same thing. We know each other better, I think, than we know ourselves. And it's just wonderful. I am so thankful that we worked through those difficult years, because every marriage has difficulties. We worked through them, and now we're on the other side. And that is something that we're both very passionate about with marriages. It's encouraging people that it's hard work, but when you get to the other side, it's so worth it. It's like you climbing up that hill, but then finally you get to the top and you just see that view, and that's what marriage is like.